Hello YouTubers, Troz here, back for some more Dwarf Fortress. So we got a bit to do after that battle last time. So one of the things we have to do is finish off the tombs here, which actually should be in progress right now. We want to finish our path to the cave, but only after we install the traps here. I think we need a few more bedrooms, and we need to finish off this great hall. It's been a long project, and I think we need to get to trading, because the trader showed up just as the just before the battle commenced. So let's get underway. Alright, this is the guy we saw missing at the end last time. Let's alright, he's been found in the water. I think that's a good thing, in that either during the attack he was knocked back into the water and just the dwarfs didn't see him, or maybe the dwarfs that did see him also died. What I'm thinking is it may not indicate that we have a vampire. At one point, when vampires or other evil creatures were added to the game, you were almost guaranteed to have one if you had more than 50 or 60 dwarfs. But I think that was just for that version, and they toned it back. Yeah, and usually they'd be found dead and in their bedrooms or a room, and it would specifically mention that they had no blood left. So that was a good indication that you had a vampire. Let's see, do we have... this is ours reports, I thought. I mean, I thought there was a different way of getting different types of reports. Depot access, artifact status, stockpiles, bros. No, alright. Let's... Constructing a building. Gonna want to make another row of bedrooms, so let's order the things that we need for that while we're here. We need some doors. Need some beds. Some cabinets, and we need some chests or coffers. And can I... Where is... Alright, so there's our expedition leader. As you can see, he's carrying a coffin and about to install it. Alright. No, I don't want to make it a tomb, I just want to use it for burial. For the important dwarves, I'll make some stairs down, make some tombs there. Got some more keys that are bothering people. Let's see if we can station these guys here. Move to the cursor. Why are you planting seeds at a time like this? Not you. I will, remove your farming job, and hopefully that will have him, where is he? And I lost him. Okay, I just saw a message that brewing drink was cancelled. Don't have any empty barrels. We don't have much wood either, though, and we do have plenty of drink at this point. Ooh, hospital. Yeah, Hey, we have soap. Traction benches. Whatever happened to those traction benches? 'Cause we probably could really use... build... Betsy, door, floodgate, wall, vertical bars, table, paved road. Traction bench. Hey. Granite. Bauxite. Granite. Let's see how these... Nope. It's unconscious. Upper body is fairly badly damaged. Lower left arm. Right lung. This guy's lower body and guts. He's in extreme pain here. Upper, both legs, and basically his whole right leg and his upper left leg. Right lower arm and he's thirsty. Lower body and his pancreas. Lower body and guts. It's yeah, nothing mentioned here. I don't know if it's once a month that the thoughts are recalculated. Oh, here, injury. Lower body is cut open. His guts are broken. It's not that great. Similar wound here. right arm is fractured and is cut open. Upper right leg is broken and cut open. His upper left leg is broken and cut open as well. And his lower right leg is cut open. Lower front teeth is gone. Wondering if that was previous wound. Lower body's cut open, guts are broken. Upper body's cut open, his left lower arm is cut open, his right lung is fractured. Didn't know you could fracture a lung. Lower left back teeth is gone. So we have someone installing a traction bench. Oops. Didn't mean to go here. I want to make sure we got plenty of buckets. 'Cause for the thirsty guys, people bring them water in buckets to drink. Buckets, we have... Well, says we have quite a few. Do recall making a bunch before.
It won't work.
There we go. The traction bench is installed. Now we have some doctors here. We got two guys cleaning patients. Yep. Let's make some more soap. Soap is important for preventing infections. Please, someone's just brought food. Alright, let's head back to the trade depot, see what's going on here. Okay, we can trade. Okay. Last few times this was missed, so I'm going to try to get everything in this time. On the left-hand side is what the traders have brought. On the right-hand side is what I have in my trade depot. Here's a bin, and then everything in the bin is indented. Okay. The number before the kind of asterisk starry thing is the price in coins or whatever, and then the number before the tree, in this case, happens to be the weight. You can sell as much as you want, but they have to be able to carry it back. So if it won't fit in their cart, they won't be able to. They won't buy it, basically. But generally, the weight is not an issue. Now the prices, both your prices and the prices that the show for the traders, are what your trader dwarf thinks they're worth, not exactly what the merchants think they're worth. And generally the merchants need a profit or they won't trade. So I usually trade maybe 10% or 20%, 20 to 25. 25 definitely if it's your first time trading, your trader isn't experienced, but generally 20% over what you're getting, and the merchants will be happy. If merchants aren't if they're really not happy, they'll just refuse to trade. If they're a little bit unhappy, they'll suggest throwing in a few more things. You may be able to get away with less, but it's really running the risk of the whole trade failing. So let's see. I ran into a problem with the one dwarf not finding the items he needed for his mood. So one of the things I want to do is make sure I have a little bit of everything. So if we have another mood, we'll have the appropriate item. So I'm just going to go through here, and you just select things with enter. A little T shows up that you've marked it for trading. I'm not going to get the iron bars because I already have iron. One rose. These are gems. I can hit V to get a full description. I can hit V again to get a... well, not really sure what that is exactly. I do have some gems, so native gold. Now, can't do anything with blocks but build them into walls, so I'm not gonna go for the blocks. I think I did get some glass last time, but or one of the previous times. I don't know what cinnabar is used for, but I'll grab it anyway. Wood. Definitely we're out of wood, so buying all these different types of wood. They're relatively cheap, and it is one of the things that I requested last time. Let's see why some of them are 4 instead of 3. Things you request, there will be a liaison to your capital city, and things you request they will bring more of, but they'll charge you slightly higher for. Rope is always good, especially if it's cheap. Like, these are decorated ropes. You can see the extra, like, double parenthesis characters, which is pigtail fiber rope, crusted with radiant cut turquoise. Yeah, we don't need any fancy ropes. Not for that price, at least. What is this one? I just have to see. Crusted with octagon cut honey yellow barrels and encircled with bands of helmet snake bone. It's made from pigtail fiber cloth. On the item is an image of a traction bench in yellow zircon. Yeah. What is that? Water skins. Not the $60, but I'll take the cheaper water skins. The squads that I have can use them to have drinks while on watch. Don't need any toys. Cages. I think I do have a peahen, so having a peacock would be interesting. Dog. I believe I have some geese already. There's an empty barrel. Dwarven ale. Another, let's see, highly decorated barrel here. Adorned with hanging rings of Attica and menaces with spikes of well-crafted kunzite and pinfire opal. Sounds impressive, but I don't quite need a highly decorated barrel. All these blood barrels are actually things that you can create, and they trade very well. Just don't really serve a use. At least not for buying. Let's buy some more buckets. Those are cheap picks. They'll... Wow. It's a very expensive steel battle axe for not being decorated. It's a short sword. It's cheap enough. Spear. Warhammer. Mace. That's... You know what? We need some giant mole leather vest. You know what? I'm gonna go with this steel mill. Let's get a pair of sheep shoes and low boots. Pair of shields, steel shield, some helms. Steel gauntlets. Another pair of gauntlets. Alright. Sandbag. Pigtail seeds. Plump helmet. Spawn. Sweet pod seeds, rock nuts, yeah. Plaster. Cave wheat seeds. Alright, cloth. I want a bin that has some silk. And yeah, it's gonna be expensive. One bin of silk should be fine. Get a bin of leather as well. I believe I have one, but it doesn't hurt. Alright, what do we got here? Bolts. Oh, those are really, really expensive. Yeah, copper bolts. What is it? That's bracelet. No, don't need a bracelet. Yeah, I'll go with the bronze bolts as well, but all the others. What makes these... They're finely crafted, and steel is just... Steel's just steel. Might as well get an extra anvil. Should be enough. Thread. Silk thread. I think I got some yarn, but chain leggings. Backpacks. No, not for 810. Quivers. Okay, these are trap components now. Serrated iron disc. Yep. Silver ball. Another. I'm gonna say that's a bronze disc. Yep. Another spiked bronze ball. Yeah, let's get a few cheeses. Alright, I've gone around. That's a pretty big trade there. Alright, I know one thing they did ask for last time, and I have it written down over here, was seeds and crutches. So I did make sure to bring some crutches. They do pay you more for items that you've made, and that would be items that aren't from your fortress are in parentheses like these three. Alright, so let me flip around back to the beginning. Yeah, I don't know why these are all in the... Did they say they wanted blocks aren't very expensive. Okay. Alright, we have a few, because I ran out of bins, we got a few items just out here. Now if I want to trade this entire bin, you can just click there and that's trading the entire bin. If you accidentally then choose something inside the bin, it deselects the whole bin, so that's something to look out for. I kind of don't want to trade the whole bin, because apparently there's some clothes in it. Ooh. That looks like a masterful chain. Yes it is. And you know what? I am trading that because that is worth... I don't care. I can use just plain old chain. Let's trade this whole... Like that whole masterful chain bought a large part of that steel armor set. Well, maybe half of it. And probably a little less than that actually, but still, for one item it would take several of these other good spins. So it looks like about halfway to making up. Alright, I don't want to trade away these things, but there is apparently something very valuable in here. Really? What was... It's 300, 400? I don't know. Another thing you can do, I didn't mention it here, is you can pick some stuff and offer it to the country, whatever political organization they represent. But for that, you can't pick anything from outside of your fortress. And really, I'm not really sure what it does. I'm not sure if they give you cheaper prices next time or if there's any effect like that. I usually don't do that. Alright, we're getting close. And let's not sell the thing that I bought. Oh, it was in another bin. Oh well. Shoot. Alright. I'm guessing since I'm taking 10,000, over 10,000, they're going to want a profit of at least 2,000. That should put us over. Ooh. Several high quality items. And yeah, still several pages. Alright, I am going to hit T to trade. Okay. So, not entirely happy. He's now offering, or suggesting that we include these additional items. And that's going to give them a profit of almost 8,000. And, I say consider the offer, and you know what? You want the wheelbarrows? I'm just gonna say accept, because yeah, of course he seems ecstatic with the trading. He got almost double his value. I could have taken one or two things off, but I've only had problems with that in the past, so I really didn't want to go with the hassle and potentially lose the trade. Alright, so I'm going to hit escape now, and I'm going to say I don't need the trader anymore. Now he's going to go off and conduct a meeting with the liaison. Meanwhile, I have some bins on order. Let's order some bins. Not sure if I have wood being chopped. You can see some of those bolts are just being placed not in a bin. Oh, there's someone collecting them up, sticking them in a bin. So we've got some cages being moved. Yeah, no ammo. They're being collected. Alright, we got trading out of the way. Let's use that for burial as well. Kivich is here. Mark's Dwarf. Hammer Dwarf. Fishery worker. Another Hammer Dwarf. Do we need... build... Not a bed. Build... No. N. No. N, not M. Apparently I built quite a few.
Curses, my plans are foiled.
Okay, where is he? Is that, Oh, there he is, right there. He's noticed by the bone carver. Suppose... Let's see, we got... Let's cancel their orders. And tell them to attack... the goblin. Here they come. But, I think the goblin's gonna get away. Yeah. So I'm gonna go tell them cancel their orders because they look hungry and thirsty.
My plans are foiled.
So, merchants are leaving. And, apparently we have another... Oh. Another goblin right over here. Always seem to come in pairs. Alright. We got the immediate needs taken care of. We need some more bedrooms. I'm sure DF Hack would have a way to speed this up, but I've never really looked into it. Basically, I have the same pattern, and I'm sure it can copy and paste designation patterns around. Off by one there. Almost done. Alright. All our miners are busy. Oh, look, we do have some give water here. So he's taking care of some of the injured dwarves. Diagnosing patient. Yeah, all sorts of interesting things going on. Let's...
Oh no! Another dwarf has gone fey.
Ooh. We're taken by a fey mood. Is it the surgeon or the jeweler? It's an injured jeweler. That's going to be interesting. Alright, so we do have the jewelry shop here, and we do have plenty of jewels. Apparently, well, he is injured and hungry and thirsty.
I am seen. I must go back to the shadows.
A thief instead of a snatcher. Interesting name. Not very well prepared.
I claim this workshop in the name of invention!
Alright, he is moving off. Looks like he's grabbed a blue gem of some sort.
I am seen. I must go back to the shadows.
You may be seen, but I don't see you. Let's, Oh. There he is, right on the cursor there. He's got, coated with some goblin blood. Assumingly he walked through it. Someone took a pot shot at him. Alright, let's... Jade and some tourmalines. It's got some leather. Alrighty. Well, that's good. Alright, looks like the bins have been completed. Yeah, he's trying to be diagnosed, but he's not resting. Alright, sounds like, yeah. Oh, what is this? See, that's just microline. It's a blue stone. Cobalite. It kind of works like an ore. It leaves ore-like pieces instead of rock-like pieces, but I'm not really sure what cobalt is used for. Got tetrahydrite. And if I quickly look this up, I think I have the page open this time. That's copper and silver. You get 20% of the time you get some silver, so it's a mixture of copper and silver ore. You always get one copper bar, but you may also get a silver bar. That's got to be our legendary miner, the guy who's, well, he's now moved over to the right side.
There's a party going down!
Yeah. We brewed all our drink. Plenty of drink. Plenty of food. Okay. So the meeting with the liaison is progressing. While we're here, let's... Not H. Okay. What do we need from the merchants? Well, this menu's a little strange. The arrow keys control the second list. The main list is controlled with plus and minus on the keypad. Wood. Definitely need wood. Doing okay on bars. Really like to strike coal because that would make iron bars easy. All metal. Basically, I'm limited by the amount of fuel for the smelters right now. I think I have all the seeds I need now, except for land ones, which I should have gotten from the elves. I should check on that little farm plot that I made on the surface. I think we're doing okay on weapons. Yeah, I'm gonna say more bolts. Helms. Gauntlets. Boots. Is there just cloth? I don't think I saw just cloth. Oh, here. Yarn. You only bring yarn stuff? Or I can only request yarn stuff? That's about good. I don't really need to... I think we're doing pretty good otherwise. That furnace room is almost full up, but there's a few more spots to dig out, and we'll training up here? Or is there combat going on? Alright, the beds are all constructed. It is now. Not sure why the horse doesn't like the goat. Alright, let's build these rooms. Ow. Usually put them there. Messed up. Q. Move. Move. Alright. Build bed. Alright, this is the bed. The cabinet. Oh, we don't have cabinets. Coffers aren't done either. Doors are done, I believe. Put the doors in. Okay, we got a few animals in cages here. Let's let them out. Build cage. I have to hit X. Horse cage. Another cage. X. How do I do that?
A baby's been born. There's a new baby. Quick, get him a bottle of ale.
Quite a few births, but let's continue.
No. I said no.
What?
There's a new baby. Quick, get him a bottle of ale.
Alright, one of these buildings was suspended. Or not.
Sir, an artifact has been completed.
Really? That's good news. Let's go see it.
Blue jade bed. Yes, that is one of the things. Artifact items can be objects that are not normally made in that particular material. So let's Vassal meeting Gud Tarly, the tribe of utterances. Quite a name. Its blue jade bed, all craft dwarfship, is of the highest quality, encircled with bands of mountain goat leather. The object is adorned with hanging rings of pink tourmaline and menaces with spikes of blue jade. On the item is an image of a diamond in blue jade. Alright, well, maybe this guy will go back to...
Causes foiled.
I was gonna say, maybe he'll go back to bed and get some rest and get healed. Just as we got another snatcher. So... And who are these guys? Right over here. He's a sword dwarf. Some marks dwarfs. They going after him? Well, I lost him. Okay, this trade agreement talk is progressing. See, ask for more wood, and price is going to be higher, but they'll bring more of it. I mean, there's normally 3, so that will be 4. Doesn't really... not a big deal. The bolts will be 150%. That's more concerning, because they're normally, well, they can get expensive, as you saw earlier. Oh, looks great. Where is he? Because they normally talk in his office, but you can see it's empty right now. Maybe they're talking in this great hall, which looks like all the cages are in. So I'm going to now remove or have the occupants be removed. And I just have to make sure when that does it. The goose, dog is fine, goose is fine. The horse needs to be moved out to the pasture. Wombat. Silverbolt strikes the wombat in the front right leg, chipping the bone. Tendon has been torn. Wombat gives into pain and falls over, although he quickly regains consciousness. Copperbolt strikes the wombat in the front right leg again, chipping the bone, tearing a tendon. The wombat stands up. He's no longer stunned, but then he gives into pain, falls over, regains consciousness, and passes out again. Copperbolt strikes him in the right rear paw, chipping the bone. A motor nerve has been severed, a ligament has been torn, a tendon has been torn. The wombat regains consciousness, but then passes out again quickly. Another Copperbolt strikes the upper body, tearing the muscle and the right lung. The wombat is having trouble breathing and is repelled back by the force of the blow. His right front leg skids along the ground, bruising the muscle, and he slams into an obstacle. It looks like he came off the hill there. Let's 3 more shots. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's gone. Let's struck in the lower body, tearing the muscle and guts. The wombat looks sick. His upper body skids along the ground, bruising the muscles, jamming the right true ribs through the right lung, tearing the right lung. He's having trouble breathing. He vomits and retches. More vomiting and retching. Hit in the right front leg. Hit in the lower body. Tearing the guts again. Looks even more sick. Slid across the ground. Steel bolt lodged in the wound. Another leg hit. It's hit in the head, tearing the muscle, fracturing the skull, tearing the brain. An artery was opened. Tendon was torn. He's repelled. Skidded along the ground, bruising the muscle, and slammed into an obstacle. And that's what did him in. Hope everyone likes Wombat. Okay, so here's the important information from the liaison. It's like they want cloth, especially backpacks, especially scepters, and especially thinking that's armor, yes. And shields, splints, water skins, and threads are also highly sought after. So let's write these down real quick. Scepters, armor, splints, shields. Alrighty. Let's remove these buildings now that...
I can't do it. I just can't.
Yes. Farewell, liaison.
Sir, a baby's been born.
Another one?
That's just great. Another mouth to feed. Assign the horse to this pasture. Couldn't think of the word for a minute. Alright, so it looks like you can mark. So I've hidden all the non-grazing animals, and you can hide all the currently pastured ones, and see that I have everybody who needs to be in there. Although they're doing a really good job removing the grass. I'm hoping it grows back.
over the winter or something like that. Or maybe in the spring. Not really sure how it works. Let's check back here momentarily. Mark these all for burial. Don't think any were required. And that we didn't have anybody not buried who should have been. Alright, we got a few more of these installed, but I'm gonna engineer. Why aren't you installing traps? See, it doesn't have mechanics. Well, there you go. Go install some traps. Cancels construct wooden bin because we have no wood.
No, I can't do it. Sorry, I can't do it, sir.
Alright, let's... Any trees anywhere? So... Oh, we do have a few here. Designate chop. Yeah, a few there. So there's a few over here as well. And that'll just about do it for all the trees in this area. Alright, let's continue working on this. Where are we at? We're almost up to the last month. Definitely want to make some progress.
Sorry, I can't do it, sir.
Yeah, those two spots that were blinking C are constructed floors instead of natural stone floors. Alright. Let's do one more layer. What was that? Ah. Peregrine falcon being hunted. This is very time consuming, that's why I was hoping that the whole whole disconnect the floor from everything and let it collapse strategy would work, but I think the lazy new pack disables collapsing. Used to be when the game first went 3D. Actually, no, when it was still 2D, you basically only had one slice.
Sir, I hate saying no to you, but no.
That if you built a room larger than 7 by 7, the ceiling would collapse pretty much right away if it was much bigger, but if it was like 8 by 8, it might take a minute or two, and you might have some dwarfs inside it when it collapsed on top of them, which was not good. Alright. Not being able to plant seeds is fine. We have plenty of food. Alright, we're almost there. And this last part will be what was that? Cannons have been constructed. H. Not S, D. Okay, let's remove construction, which is N. And now I can mark these constructions, and that should take care of that. I see they're digging down into this lower floor here. Oh. Apparently, we're having eagle. How are we doing in the hospital here? One guy has a splint, is walking around now. So, leg is still injured, but he's getting around. It actually looks like he's for normal dwarfs. Blinking name. Let's go here. Like the woodworker here, and the miner, and the metal crafter means that they are highly skilled. It's G. Legendary metal crafter. So let's see here. Competent sword dwarf. Oh, he's a legendary gem setter. I was wondering if you see sword dwarf and sword masters. I guess he's not a sword master.
It won't work.
That's not good. Where was he? Do we not have buckets? People without jobs? Feed patience. What's all this stuff here? Blocks. I had the block pile. Bar block. Yeah, there you go. Key is struck in the lower body by the iron bolt, tearing the muscle and tearing the guts. It looks sick. It's propelled away by the force of the blow. Key's throat skids along the ground. Lower body skids along the ground, bruising the muscle and bruising the guts. Looks even more sick. Hits into an obstacle. It stands up, is no longer stunned. Bolt strikes the key in the lower upper left leg, fracturing the bone. It falls over, gives into pain. Right foot takes the full force of the impact, bruising the muscle. His left wing takes an impact, bruising the bone. Lower body, bruising the muscle and bruising the guts. Copper bolt, left wing, fracturing the wing, the bone. And it appears to be dead now. We got some sparring. Granite blocks. Iron bars. We ought to make some bins, guys. Let's take care of these rooms, which I forgot to do. Alright, cabinets. Coffers. Gotta be careful here because we do have quite a number of bags, which, for whatever reason, they're all containers, I guess. Still would I prefer it if they were separated out, so I wouldn't have to be careful placing these down. Although I'm not entirely sure they're needed. I like to provide them, though. As the dwarves knows, someone cares that they have some place to put all their stuff. I think I'm gonna run out of these. And need 5 more. Oop. Looks like I'm making 7 more, but that's fine. How are we doing on the... Oh, we're doing much better on the traps. And once we get a full row of cage traps here, I'm gonna... You know what? Let's... Why is this all suspended? I have a task to pull it. Shift P.
Sorry, I can't do it, sir.
What? Not another attack. Only 2 weeks left in the year. Not... Well, actually, we have 59 dwarfs. Usually, stops when those announcements are made. Yeah, just some sparring, no miners fighting. Ooh. Keys are supposed to be parrot-like birds. Let's continue working on this.
One more child soul saved.
Ooh. How did that happen? Usually the parents stay with the child all the time, and I have a dog at the entrance. Although I guess he's a little further in. Dog's supposed to detect, what's still over here? Granite. Things that are considered stone.
Skewer that dwarf and empty his pockets.
Alright, where are these guys? Okay, I totally lost them. Let's pull up the map. I don't think that was them. There's something here, but I don't see it. This is probably them. Yeah, there they are. And a few guys over here. There's my main entrance. Alright. There they are. Select A and B. Tell them to attack. Attack that guy, and they should attack everyone else in that area. Hospital's empty, that's good. Now let's, while we're here, alerts. Let's try defining a burrow again, so we keep all the civilians inside. Something W. Something obvious like W. Well, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Alerts. Civilians are limited to burrow 2 right now.
I can't do it.
There comes our military. Oh, and Swordman's attacking a stray cat. Charges at the cat. Stabs the cat in right front paw with his silver short sword. Collides with the stray cat. The stray cat is knocked over and tumbles backwards. Right front leg. And it severs. Oh. Where did they go? We got a pikeman. He may be the leader. Oh, they turned back. And they're attacking the fisher dwarf. What is... Chasing the Keat. His pet. Yeah, Dwarven baby bled to death. Where that? Axe Dwarf has been found dead. Well, that was definitely as a result of a attack. Where is the ground floor? our guys. Hammer Dwarf here, but he's injured. Militia Commander is injured. Goblin. Those are just goats. I'm assuming these are also animals here. More goats. Got Mark's Dwarf here, but he's pretty badly injured. What do we have here? Alright, here's our guys. What are they doing? Attack. Attack the pikemen. Enemy squads, goblin squads, have a leader. Generally, if you kill the leader, oh. Militia Commander. Fighting this guy. Wow. 7 pages. Wow. Pikeman. Bronze hammer. How do you... Wow, you have to swing a hammer pretty hard to lodge it in a wound. Jamming the skull through the brain. And his hammer becomes lodged in the guy's head, and so he bites him. Alright, I think we have routed them. Alright, so their orders have been cleared. Let's put the civilians back, and they should no longer have any restrictions. Okay, we're nearing the end of this. I'm gonna do like last time, and tell them to pick up any arrows. Doors, weapon racks, anvils, backpacks, ammunition. Not that much. That's one problem with ammunition. Once they're fired, they're all separate items. They don't really restack. Probably something that could be fixed in the game. Oh. Well. Yeah, the Keat was killed. What if I remove upstairs? Actually, that's a very bad idea. Because this is very poorly planned. Designation, cancel. I have a downward only stair here where that's completely useless. Apparently I misdesignated. And just for now I'm going to remove that so they don't go any further. Patient not resting.
It is springtime. All things are made new.
Alright. As soon as this finishes saving, take a quick look at where we're at, and then end the video. Any second now. I got some hunting, some sparring. Yeah, basically these stairs down just go through a ceiling into a cavern, so I wanna cover them off, floor them off, and that's why I built this little side stair here, which will be used as the actual way to get in there. One of these floodgates didn't get hooked up yet, but we've got a decent set of traps here that should kill most normal creatures, so that's good. Still working on this, but definitely made progress. We're just channeling out this floor and getting there. Taking longer than I wanted, but doing alright. We got a bunch of more bedrooms here that I don't think anybody is owning, because I do have quite a few couples. So probably overkill, but I want to make sure everyone has a place to rest. That's the keys. Got a few more. graves here. That's something I should check. Ooh, we lost, it's like we lost 2 melee guys. Maybe 1 Dwarf. Yeah, we're down to 55. We had 59. Says we only have 2 Dwarfs. I guess that means 2 skilled enough to be considered Dwarfs. 1 Spear Dwarf, 2 Hammer Dwarfs, 1 Sword Dwarf. Actually, that's 4 of the 5 in our melee squad. Well, I know where some immigrants are going next time. Otherwise, I didn't really do much on the metal industry this time. Need to get that going some more, definitely. I believe we do have plenty of iron. We just gotta make stuff, more weapons and armor. Looks like we got 1 guy in the hospital right now. Not H, I. Now H. Let's need some more soap. Use more splints. And more gypsum powder. That's something I should have requested. Although I did buy some, I guess so we went through it. Alrighty. Plenty to eat and drink. So I think that's gonna be an episode. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.